Welcome to the Patty Show. My name is Patty Setiatti, and in this podcast, we'll explore the crossing point of the three P's: passion, pleasure, and positivity, and how they can lead you to your own personal paradise. We'll chat with inspiring guests, share practical tips, and dive into stories that will empower you to live your best life. Let's get the Patty Party started. Welcome back, everybody, to the Patty Show. Woo! Yeah, studio. Oh my goodness, studio audience is really strong today. The energy. Oh my goodness, I feel blessed. We're on episode 12, y'all. I can't believe it. Episode 12 of the Patty Show. Pleasure. The art of self-love. Yeah, man, it's a blessed time to be alive. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. All the good vibes. If you're from across the seas, we got some people from Tunisia, Poland, Indonesia tuning in. Shout out to y'all. Estonia as well. Thanksgiving is just a holiday about, being grateful and having good food and good times with family. So we're definitely going to talk about that a little bit. But before we continue on the episode, just wanted to recap last episode with my brother James Stancia. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry, my boy. I try to remember something about his passions in music and how your creative child, not a real child, but your creative child is very important to harness in your life. Om and arigato. But of course, on this episode, I'm not alone. As you can see, because the video podcasts are out on YouTube, at Patty Show Podcast, stop playing with us. Right next to me, my guest, joining me is someone who is an absolute beast in the gym and wrestling ring. Oh my goodness, yes. He is a champion inside and out. He always brings the best energy to everyone whenever they walk in. Everyone, please give an amazing welcome to my brother Jason, aka RillaWolf. Woo!
That was for me?
Yeah,
I thought we were talking about like The Rock or something. I was like,
we're talking about the Hulk. Look at you. He got the green one right there. This is my brother Jason right here. Please introduce yourself, man. Tell us a little about your life, your background, hobbies, passions, how we met, of course, and then everything about that. Yeah, man.
Yeah. My name is Jason. Some people know me as RillaWolf.
A lot of people know him as RillaWolf.
Yeah.
That's his chant. I'm not thinking so crazy, guys.
I mean, we might get a little crazy.
We get a little crazy over here.
I'm a pro wrestler, martial artist, grappler. Essentially, I'm trying my best to be like a Ninja Turtle.
There we go. Exactly.
It's all martial arts, stunts based, but mostly pro wrestling right now. And me and Patty, we met at the gym. We both worked there. So
yeah, I'm trying to get as big as him actually. One day.
You close. You just gotta out-angle me, bro.
I'm gonna have to put the zoom on ×5.
It just crop me.
Right, I'm like, I'm gonna have to edit it, guy. I need an intern. Anyone gonna be my intern? Yeah, the gym. I remember. Okay, so this is. Well, tell your story, your side of the story, and then I'll tell my side of the story of how we met at the gym.
Yeah, so I'm at the front desk, and I forgot who I was hanging with, but it was one of my coworkers, and after meeting you, I had the instinct that you were like, because of your energy, you were like an entertainer or actor or something. I think I asked you if you were an actor, and I hit it right on the money, and that's how we clicked, because I started telling you what I do, and you started telling me what you do, and I mean, your energy we just clicked, dog. So
I appreciate you, man.
Bro,
I do remember, bro. I remember that day vividly, because I was still like new to the gym, bro, because I started a job there as personal trainer, and like I was usually in the mornings or like I crack it on y'all like 5. Yeah, I would see you too at 5. I'm like, I don't know how. I don't know how anyone would do that. But yeah, when you said entertainer, I was like, this guy just read my mind. And he told me he's pro wrestling. I was like, bro, like, now Cena like that. I thought you were kidding, bro, for a second. But this guy's man. This is my flower segment of the Patty Show, y'all. This brother right here, I got to see him live in person action. The champ with my brother Arnold. You're gonna be on the show too eventually. But bro, that experience, I'm telling you, you could ask him. We felt the amount of joy we felt. I can't even describe it. In the past, like maybe my life, bro. I'm gonna be with you.
Whoa. Wow.
It's up there, bro. Because I've never watched a live wrestling event. If y'all have never seen any wrestling, y'all know about WWE, SmackDown, Raw, all that stuff. This stuff though, insane. Y'all do all these like stunts essentially. People call it like bumps, getting on the floor and all that stuff. He knows all the terminology, but this is just a little bit of
inside jargon.
I'm trying to learn, you know what I'm saying? But bro, like everybody performing there, shout out to everyone over there, like the dedication, the blood, sweat, blood. I think I saw some blood.
Yeah.
Blood, sweat, tears, everything, man. And then when you were in the main event, I was like, man, He comes in. This is how. Oh boy, Jason comes in.
got it.
He's like, the music plays. I'm like, oh man, I got goosebumps. Bro. I got goosebumps. I'm like, that's my boy. That's my boy. Comes in. I'm like, dude, bro. And it's crazy because this guy is like a definition of like gentle giant, bro. Like strong man, like massive, but you're like sweetest, kindest guys in the world, bro. Like bottom of my heart, bro. I felt so welcome every time I saw you, bro.
Wow. Yeah,
Going to the gym, crack a dawn. I'm telling you, like 5 in the morning. I don't know how you were smiling. I would have been like this.
There's some days where I'm like,
some days it's tough.
Gotta.
You know. But you came in with that energy, RillaWolf, man. Oh my, absolute beast. That match, y'all gotta watch it eventually. I don't know if I can send the links or whatever. I'll find it somewhere. Bro.
Yeah, I got you. I'll send you a link.
Bro, send me, bro. This guy did the craziest move. So the other homie, I forgot his name, jumps like on him, bro. You like roll back, but then you roll over again. This sounds crazy on the podcast, but no Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hear me out,
guys. The guy was rolling on him, but then he picks him up. Like, I don't know what position is this called. Like,
it was like a crossbody.
Crossbody. We're gonna learn that. Maybe he'll do that on me later. A crossbody puts him on it like for a fireman's carry.
Yeah.
A fireman's carry, you know, like John Cena, like on like one of the firefighters, and he just does like an F5 or something.
Yeah.
Spins him, and then I won't spoil the end. But oh my goodness, the champ comes in. We're just riled up. Bro, I still have like the goosebumps, bro. So shout out to you, man. Like,
thank you, bro.
You're killing it, bro. RillaWolf though. The name RillaWolf. Where did that like come from, man? I gotta know.
Do you want the actual nerdy Jason side of it or the pro wrestling story side first? Which one?
Oof. Let's go the nerdy way, friend. Yeah,
okay.
Please.
So, you played Smash Bros. Before, right?
Absolutely.
So, my two characters in there are Donkey Kong and the character Wolf from Star Fox.
Bro, I love Wolf. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
You be saying, the Star Fox was my game back then too, bro.
Yeah.
You're just taking me back, bro. I used to play on the GameCube. I forgot which Star Fox it was.
But that was one where you could run around and stuff too, right?
Yeah, bro. I forgot the name of that one. I used to rent so many video games, man. Like with all my cousins and stuff. Blockbuster, because we was broke at that. So my dad, he would watch like some horror movie, but we would rent like some sort of video games, or like he would watch some like action movie, like with like what's his name? I can't think of the name. The martial artist guy.
Jean-Claude?
No.
Steven Seagal.
Bro,
there it is.
Bro,
yep.
That's the boy. Yo, I gotta get you on the show, bro. I don't know why I have like vivid memories of him, because my dad would watch him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I would be trying to sleep, but I don't.
Sure, take a peek.
Bro, hit him with the like the pressure point stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, bro.
Different, bro. That whole kind of spirit. So you got it from the video game kids originally. That's
That's like, even when I go back to my old Smash Bros profile, the name, you can like assign names and stuff. It still says RillaWolf. So,
bro, that's insane, bro. Because I was so curious about that. And then what's the other side of the story, though?
So the other, like the pro wrestling side is, I take the form of the animal gorilla in this aspect of like strength. I want to be as strong as the heaviest guys, and I also have like the craftiness, mobility, and speed and agility as a wolf. So combine them together, you get RillaWolf.
And that's a good way to describe it. I'm telling you, when y'all watch the matches on YouTube, I don't know how, but you could honestly be a high flyer, bro. Because sometimes I thought you were gonna do a backflip, because you got it, bro. Like when you just pick people up, move them, it's like you're half your weight, literally, bro. Like,
thank you, bro.
Like literally, I was
thank
like,
you, bro.
I'm a rich. I can't even do it. I'm barely 175.
You
bro.
got
Like,
it, bro.
There's no way I can do all the. Like this guy picks up, he throws. I'm like, goodness, man. Your wife is a lucky lady. I'll tell you that much.
And vice versa. I'm lucky.
Shout out to her. And also, you're married too, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, I am married.
There he is.
Yes,
Look at that. Well, how did you tell me a little bit about that, man?
It's funny, actually. We met at college. She was working in the cafeteria as a cashier.
No way.
And I was with my sister. It's funny because I had just gotten to a good point of my previous relationship, and like I was just in a good groove. I was doing acting. I was doing good in classes, etc. And me and my sister were walking to the cafeteria, and I literally did a double take. Like I was talking to my sister, and I was like, no. Oh. And then like I lost what I was saying. Legit, I lost what I was saying.
That's love right there. That's love.
Like I was hooked, and then I had to find a way to start a conversation. I was like, I need to talk to her. I don't know what I need to say. So I'm in line, and she's ringing me up, and I just go, you have a sister? Because you look familiar. I don't know.
Hold on. Wait. Let me take that note real quick. Hold on. You said
No,
let
no.
me do a sister. Yo, I'm gonna have to use that. Where's my future ex-wife at? Stop playing. You know? Come on now. It worked though. It worked.
So my whole goal was just to get her to initiate and to remember me. So like from there, I was just egging the conversation on. She rings me up and I leave. The next day, she's still there. She's working as a cashier. She rings me up. I get nervous this time, so I don't say anything, and I'm walking away with my sister. And I was like, if I walk away, I'm probably gonna lose this opportunity, dog. So literally, we were past the doors, and I tapped my sister, and I was like, I'll be right back. I just go over to her, and I'm like, hey, you have an Instagram? She's like, yeah. And I get her down. I shoot her a message, and she didn't respond all day. She responded at like 10:30. She's gonna kill me for this, but I was like, "Oh, I'm in there." It's a wrap. It's a wrap. She responded, "Oh, it's done now." But yeah, so it's been 5 years now. We've been married for 2, but we've been together all together for about 5.
Bro. What's the age difference? Y'all similar age or?
Yeah, like she's like, well, it depends on the time of year because my birthday's late, but she's like 1, 2 years old.
Oh, okay, that's not a big difference.
Not at all.
Yeah. So,
she thinks I'm a baby for some reason. Like,
bro, man, we got all these women, y'all. When it's 1 year, it's crazy. So
like,
bro.
like we grown.
Yeah, I'm grown man. I'm RillaWolf. I'm gonna have to make. I like dragons and wolves too.
There you go.
Dragon wolf.
There you go.
That's all kind of crazy. The
Dragon wolf is kind of fire.
Dragon wolf. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it, guys.
We almost had it.
We're gonna get there. Maybe on the next episode when he's back out. I'm gonna have the whole thing. But bro, that's amazing, man. Because I didn't know you were married. I was like, this brother's so young. At this point, he probably got a mortgage and kids. No, right? No mortgage and kids.
Not to my knowledge.
Okay, we go. That's. How old are you, by the way, bro?
I'm 24.
This brother, he's married, 24, young. Look at that, black don't crack, man. I'm telling you, man.
I could be 60. You never know.
No, honestly, bro, I was like, when you told me 24, I was like, bro, at least, like, come on, because like. Yeah, the beard too. I need to grow that too, man. You need to help me.
Bro, I feel like mine's isn't growing. Like I've been trying. Like I trimmed it a little bit, but I've been growing it for like 2 years, dog. Like legit, I haven't touched it.
It looks good though, man.
Thank
it's
you,
clean, bro. Like, and then we got the hair going over there. We trying to grow out here. Stop playing with us.
Yep, I'm trying to get like you, bro.
Hey, man,
because it doesn't connect in the back still. There's some stragglers. So.
Hey, man, it's gonna get there, bro. You just need some Asian potion. I'll give you a little hiya power. There we go. See? It's growing. It's growing, bro. It's growing. That's what we do in the patio show. Miracles always happen. Because, on this special Thanksgiving episode, yeah, man, Thanksgiving, man. Thank you again for coming today, bro.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Grateful again for you to be here. I can't believe Thanksgiving's here, so that means the New Year's basically around the corner.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about, like, wow. Like, this past year has been crazy for me personally. For you, man, you got anything that you're super grateful for this past year? Or maybe, like, past month? Anything?
Honestly, there's 2 things. My wife, of course. Love you, baby. And secondly, just being able to do what I love. Like, that's like, it takes a second. Because, like, recently I've been trying to get into the habit of, like, reminding myself what I'm grateful for. Because it's easy to get lost in, like, the fog of, like, routine and work. But then when you take a step back and you're like, oh, I can do this. And I'm allowed to do this. And I'm able to do this. It's like, thank you, God, Like, that's how I feel, at least for, like, wrestling. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm beat up. I got to go to this show that's, 30, 40 miles away.
Yeah. And literally beat up. Y'all, he's a little injured, but he's feeling better, though, right? Yeah. What happened to the knee exactly? It's like a...
So, it was, it caught a stray from a high ankle sprain. It's the way that my ankle bent, it, like, I don't know if you've done jiu-jitsu, no?
Yeah, not too good, though, bro. Yeah.
Do you know what a heel hook is?
Oh yeah, that move that's like, oh man, that's scary, bro.
So I essentially inverted heel hook myself. So instead of my ankle going this way, it went this way.
Oh goodness,
which could put my knee in shambles.
Oh my goodness, bro.
It's funny because when a lot of people don't know like how serious an ankle sprains can be. A lot of people assume an ankle sprain is like an ankle roll, like when you roll your ankle.
Yeah, like basketball or whatever. Yeah.
An ankle sprain, the way I describe this is like if my leg was a bridge, the foundation of the bridge is still there, but the cables and cords are starting to come out.
Ooh, that's scary, man.
Yeah, so that's why
that's essentially what kind of transpired. Well, you can rest your leg over there if you need to stretch it out, bro. Do your thing, bro. Relax.
I'll take you up on that, bro.
The patties that we try to enjoy and be grateful. But, bro, that's a great reminder you said that because as artists, man, that's why I had to have you on the show, bro, because this artist struggle is it's a beautiful thing, man. But
Absolutely.
it's not for everyone, man.
Oh, not at all.
Oh my goodness, the endurance you have, it's literally not a sprint. It sounds cliche, but it is a marathon. No, it's an ultra, it's whatever the highest marathon is, because there's some days, man, you're like, oh, why am I doing the same thing? Why am I? But then when you get those wins, it's you're like, why am I doing the same thing? Because it's getting me results.
Absolutely.
You know, and the days that you get those results, it's very satisfying. You know,
gratifying.
Obviously, if it's like you're not getting results for whatever amount of time, then you know nothing changes if nothing changes.
Yeah.
So you got to pivot, and that's like an important superpower. But sometimes it's good to stick a little bit with what it is, because we're still young, bro. We just 20s, bro. Like we got so much to look forward to. You know, 30s, 40s, all that stuff. So thanks for sharing about that gratitude, man.
Absolutely, bro.
It's something that, like, I don't know. It's especially nowadays when everything's so fast paced too. You know, like with social media, we see everyone doing all this stuff. We always compare, like comparisons, thief of joy. That whole like saying. I notice that a lot, especially in social media, bro. I mean, you're always on social media too. Yeah. Everything. You're on Twitch too, right?
I am on Twitch.
What's your socials again before we forget?
So my Instagram is RillaWolf Wrestling.
RillaWolf Wrestling.
My Twitch is the same.
Same thing.
That's pretty much where I'm at, is just Twitch and Instagram. My Twitch isn't blowing up, so if you guys can do me a favor and follow me, please, I'll appreciate it.
I don't do Twitch like that, bro, but put me on, bro. I don't know how to. I'll play a game, man, or something.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, bro.
We'll play Smash Bros. I gotta finally find my name.
Oh, I'm down. Yes.
I suck though, guys. Patty Show collaboration.
Yes, there we go.
That would be so funny, bro.
That'd be fun.
What games did you play? I saw you play Tekken the other day, bro.
Oh yeah, like I really enjoy traditional fighting games. So like that's Street Fighter, that's Tekken, a little bit of Virtua Fighter, a little bit of Mortal Kombat. I'm not a big fan
bro,
of.
I suck at Mortal Kombat, bro.
Dog, that one is in my opinion it's easy to pick up, but that's its fallen off point, because the people who aren't good enough to play something like Tekken or like Street Fighter, they fall back on Mortal Kombat, because you learn like one combo, one setup, and you're good.
Yeah,
you're solid.
That's why I spare, bro. I'm like from the back. I used to play Tekken a lot though, because when I was in Indonesia, arcades were like the thing back then.
Really?
Bro. Like 7th and 8th grade, so that was like 2011, 2012, something around that time.
Tekken 6? Or Tekken 5?
I can't remember which one, but they had Tekken. They had all those like fighting games, like card games, whatever. I would always play in the arcade, bro. Like, bro, that was so fun. Like, my boy Jin Kazam, that was my boy right there.
Bro, there we go. Yeah.
Devil Jin, too. Oh my God. If y'all don't know, man, Tekken, I don't even know how to describe Tekken. It's just badass, bro. Like, these fighters from, like, all different types of, like, there's, like, businessmen. There's, like, people doing capoeira. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Tekken, I liked a lot better than, like, Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, I feel like, I don't know. It was
Mortal Kombat
storyline wise also too. It's got too complicated.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat. It feels like they wanted a reason to put blood and guts in a game, and then they're like, okay, but we got to make a game around it. We can't just make a game with just gore.
Yeah, because the fatalities, you know, they say, well, my brother loves that type of stuff. I'm like, I can't. He's wild for that one.
Yeah. That's the selling point.
You know, that is. It makes it unique. You know, Street Fighter obviously is like the classic one.
Oh yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah, you know, bro. Oh yeah. I can't, man. It's hard. Smash Bros was one of my original ones too, like GameCube, because I was raised in like a super Christian background. So playing any fighting games or anything that was rated teen or whatever, it was so hard. So a game like Smash Bros, they're like, oh, it's Mario. Okay, it's safe.
Yeah,
it's safe. It's completely safe, but they don't know like. Mario is beating up Yoshi.
Throwing down.
Yeah, and Donkey Kong is beating up Peach. Like, damn. Like,
I'll never forget the visual. Yeah. Oh, this doesn't come off too bad, but with me, because me and my sister would play a lot, and she would pick Peach, and I'll pick Donkey Kong.
This always sounds bad, bro. This sounds bad, bro.
And Donkey Kong's throw, like, he catches you, and if you strike while you're holding, he'll slap you. So the visual that my auntie would come in on is Donkey Kong just backhanded Peach repeatedly. So
bro said,
yeah,
it looks so crazy,
bro. But it's fun. It's fun. I promise.
Yeah, bro. It's like, you know, when you watch anime, bro, and then it's like the episodes chill, fight, and out of nowhere there's like the slice of life stuff, and then they start making out, and you're like, and then the girl just like shows her breath. I'm like, bro.
It's like, and then somebody walks in.
Yeah, and I'm like, come on. At that point, like you could have came 5 seconds ago when they were fighting, and now they're like, come on now.
It's like, I swear, it's cool.
Bro, it always does that. Like, cause all of them, even Naruto, they have those scenes. Like, even the big. That's the thing. It's the most popular ones that have that.
Yeah.
One Piece got something, so you can't hide from it. So we get it, y'all. So any parents that are listening, it's not weird. It's normal.
Trust them.
As long as there's not enough tentacles.
Yeah,
then we're gonna have to call a pastor, like the imam, all that.
Man.
They need more than Jesus.
Yeah, exactly.
That's too much. That's too much. But bro, thank you again for coming here, man.
Absolutely.
Happy
bro.
Thanksgiving again to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hope you all are enjoying. You can watch this episode, on pattyshow.podbean.com. Follow us on our Instagram at Patty Show Podcast, on TikTok as well. All that good stuff. My website is out now. It's pattysetiati.com. Yes, sir. It's gonna have that's gonna be fun. But yeah. So listen while you're enjoying Thanksgiving, all that stuff. The Patty Show keeps sharing good vibes, and yeah, this is our episode. We're gonna keep continuing on. All right, my man. So,
Sir.
see, I know it always takes a while for the intro. We were having a good time. But our first talking point of today, my man, our focus on pleasure, of course, today, our second P, redefining self-love. All right, self-love. Okay. It's a double-headed question right here. I got you. What are some misconceptions about self-love, right? And how can we distinguish between self-love and self-obsession?
So, I think one of the misconceptions about self-love is that it has to be romantic. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like literal physical self-love. It could also just be going and doing something that you enjoy. It could be going to the gym, like in my case. After I go to the gym, I'm walking on clouds. Um, it could be just going to get food that you like. It could be on the inverse of that. It could be going to make a healthy food choice. It's doing things that make you happy in a healthy way. Um, and the difference between you said self-love and self-obsession.
Yes, sir.
Once it crosses over the point of being healthy, is when it becomes self-obsession. When it starts to have the weight of negative connotations. When you're trying to make healthy choices, but you're doing it because you're comparing to somebody on Instagram. When you're, eating food that you enjoy, but you're what's the word, purging on it?
You're like it's like binging on it. Or
yeah,
something
when
like
you're binging, excuse me. Like when you're binging on it, it becomes self-obsession, in my opinion. It's a fine line, and it takes a lot of like self-awareness to really
trial and error too, man.
Yeah, to pick it up. Sometimes I fall short.
Bro, tell me about it, man. It's tough too, and like you mentioned with the social media stuff, bro. It's like you're like, oh, okay, so this guy can do it. Especially like these food videos. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This happened to me, man. Like especially during like the COVID era, I gained a lot of weight, bro. Just eating and like I remember one night, bro. I ate like 3 Ben and Jerry's, bro. Like,
oh man, yeah.
Shout out Ben and Jerry's, please sponsor me, man.
There you go.
I promise I won't go crazy. Patty Joe, please, I need my own flavor. Like the Tonight Bell, bro.
Oh,
I was trying to be like Jimmy Fallon, but the real reason is because I want to Ben and Jerry
pint.
But I also want to be on the show. Jimmy, stop playing. But bro, like you watch all these people like eating all these food and like, wow, they're still fit or they're still this, and then your mind's like, oh, I could do that. But you gotta realize the reason they do that. There's a lot of them. I'm not gonna say all of them. They usually just like pull the trigger and just like throw up after, or like they legitimately run like a 10K after and like burn out the calories. So it's like social media is so crazy because like it's a blessing that like you can connect with people. I've met a lot of people through social media and all those different connections, but it can be very scary when it's like you think that's what that picture is, and even though we have that reminder of like it's not real, it's it's hard because in the moment you're like, oh, my boy RillaWolf is just he lifting this much with this, he's eating this like this, oh, I'm just gonna follow him exactly, where it's not the case all the time. It's not dandelions and butterflies or whatever it's called.
Like I'll only really post the best lifts or a good workout, but every workout isn't the best workout. Like I feel as though like the best way I put it is like social media is a facade. I don't mean that in a negative way because it's entertainment. Of course, yeah. It's almost like watching a reality show and thinking that's how, which funny enough I used to do, but which I'll circle back to.
Yeah, please.
It's like watching a reality show and taking it at face value and thinking, oh, this is what they're doing. They just fight every day, or they just go out and party and don't have jobs. Jersey Shore, which
they're gonna be on the show one day. Where my girl Snooki at?
There we go. Yes, come on, Ronnie. No,
but I wonder what she's doing. I haven't seen her.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the OG
right? None of them, right, bro?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think like what. Well, good for them, honestly.
Yeah, more power.
Yeah, because when they were like popping, I remember they had no like privacy at all.
Oh yeah.
So at least now they're probably like in some nice island, Galapagos or something.
Yeah, they get the opposite.
Yeah, enjoying life, something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But when I was younger, yeah, bro. When I was younger, I used to watch Jersey Shore when I was about 11, and I was like, all they do is they work out, they tan, they party, they drink. I get to do this when I'm an adult. What? Oh, I can't wait till I'm an
And then
adult.
you realize adulthood is ghetto.
Yeah,
Like, stop playing.
bro.
Like,
oh wait, what's taxes?
taxes,
Wait a minute,
rents.
wait a
Now
minute,
we
rent.
talking.
Like
groceries, we gotta pay for ourselves now.
like what happened to the party?
Like, where's the drinking and everything? Like, the spray tan. Like, come on, bro. Like, no, that's so true, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't fully watch that show because like I would just know about it because it was super popular.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how like you said, like reality TV, all that stuff, all the
Yeah.
entertainment, the world that we love. That's
Yeah.
the beauty of it. That's why we enjoy it and it has like so much passion, desire, and all that stuff. If you don't realize there is the separation, that's when it gets real bad.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, and it's funny with Jersey Shore, not the hard to take off, bro. But I got into it. I remember you were saying how you grew up in a Christian household. I did too. So when it came to like reality shows and stuff, I didn't have access to it. But they had just dropped the 3DS, and you could watch Netflix on there.
Bro,
and,
you watched it on...
Bro, I watched it under my blanket with the volume down with subtitles on, bro.
Bro built different, bro. Bro built different. Bro, you just thinking about... Oh, my God. I'm thinking... Oh, my goodness. You know what? Now I think about when I was like... I can't remember when this was. Middle school, bro. Like, I used to have like those mangas, bro. Like the anime stuff.
Yeah.
And, bro, youngin right here. So I'm looking at these pictures. I'm like, damn, these girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. Let's just say these cartoons is grown up. But my mom would buy it because she think, oh, it's just cartoons. But they don't know.
Yeah.
Was it? Well, sorry, mom. Now you know. But I'm an adult, so
it's too late.
It's too late. It's too late. But bro, I'm glad you. Oh, bro, it's just. It's also a funny part of my life. I think about it now. Like, it's probably being ahead of myself. I'm not a dad that I know of. Please don't call me, please. I'm not going. I mean, I'll take responsibility. I'll show up.
Of course.
But please. I think about it now. I'm like, this next generation, bro. Like our kids, bro, in the future. How are we gonna, like, not even? I don't want to say control because I don't want the control.
I get what you mean, though. It's like, how would you be able to cater to them to where they grow up in a good way, and they're not exposed to all this crazy stuff? And I'll keep it vague just so that it doesn't get too political. But there's a lot of things that people are exposed to, and it's now being put in like kids movies and stuff to where they're absorbing it whether they want to or not.
Yeah, bro.
And yeah, I think it's making kids make choices and that they think that they're ready for. I think that's in movies and on Instagram when you're scrolling, you get caught seeing, like, it just pops up and like that.
That's the thing with so much like information and exposure, bro. It's insane, bro. Yeah. Especially if you think about now, kids have tablets, bro. Back then, what we had, like you said, like the DS. Small. If y'all don't know what the DS is, like, man, that means I got some young viewers. But it's like basically, it's like almost the size of a phone, kind of. But the screen-wise, it's not the same size.
No, not at all.
Quality is like basura. That's absolute trash.
Yep.
And volume is like non-existent. So that's why you said the subtitles. That's funny, bro. So like we had that back then growing up, and that was near the later ends of our years. You know, these kids at like 5 have an iPad. I have little cousins. They have their phones better than mine, bro. And then they're like some show me crazy, like, bro. I don't understand.
It gets trippy. Like I was at the gym and at the daycare. I saw a mom drop her kid off outside of the daycare and gave them a tablet to sit with.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, what happened to like interaction with like other kids? And
I think that's the scary part when I think about it, because then like social media is cool because of the connection. I love that. Like I'm glad I could like connect with all my homies from Facebook from middle school.
Absolutely.
My mom does it with her family and stuff. It's awesome. I love that. WhatsApp is cool because, well, except for all those group chats. That's family group chats too much. I love y'all, but y'all keep spamming, like
blowing their phone up.
Bro, they keep sending me so many like what is it called? Like small videos. It adds storage to my phone. I'm like, I love y'all. Sorry, the church people. But like, I'm like, what? But that's like the good part of the social media. But then when there's like the other part where it's just like, man, the technology is so easy to reach for everybody, man. I mean, it's just too easy. I feel like oh my goodness, these kids, man. So I don't know how I'm gonna parent my kids now when I think about it. Do I want to take out the iPads away from them or not? I'm like, because there is a benefit. Because what if they're like a super genius and become the next like Elon Musk or something?
And that I think goes back to self-love and the line between self-love and self-obsession.
Yes, sir.
There's like of course, the internet having access, you can learn in the drop of a hat. You can learn
That's the beauty
how
of
to
it.
do. Yeah, like I know people use the term YouTube University now. When I grew up, funny enough, I didn't know how to tie a tie. So when it finally came time for me to learn how to tie a tie, I just looked it up on YouTube
Bro,
and
I did
boom.
the same thing, bro. I
Yeah.
can't even lie, bro. It's YouTube University. That's the thing. You learn so much from it, and that's the beauty of it, man. The
Hmm.
connection of the internet, and just I don't know the fact that we have a device that I listened to this in one of my podcasts, How to Be a Personal Trainer podcast. Shout out to them, my boys over there. But we're like we have such a great privilege, bro. Being in the first world country, like we got lights,
Absolutely.
water. Like we had some
Absolutely.
nuts over there.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey,
No
hey, hey.
diddy.
No, Diddy now. Pumpkin seeds.
Yes.
He had my seed. Okay, we're gonna stop talking. We're gonna stop. I tried, bro. I tried. Pistachios. It's all peas. It's all peas. It's patty pea. I'm sorry. What was it? But yeah, the fact that we have this device, bro, we can literally make a business out of
Absolutely.
our. If we have internet, our phone, or a laptop, make a business. You can make content. You can make the world a better place. Make money out of it too. Look for jobs and it's so beautiful as a tool,
Absolutely.
but with anything that's good, there has to be darkness. And I mean,
Absolutely.
it probably goes back to like the Bible days. You know what I'm saying? Like if there was no bad, man, there's no story. First of all,
Yeah.
that's another
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
too. Now we think about like storytelling, because wrestling, storytelling. Like man, in a match, I don't know how you guys tell a story with movement like that. It's crazy. Like I don't know how y'all can describe. I don't know how the best way to describe wrestling to someone that like doesn't really know it, but just think of it as like a movie that's happening in real time, and you just feel all the emotions. Like, bro, it's insane. Like this,
Yeah.
bro. When you were like doing your thing before, I was like, damn. I don't know how you back then blow out because I would have died. Like, how those like spins and I was like, goodness gracious, that's too much. That's too much.
Well, the way I describe wrestling to people is it's like watching the Rocky fights, like in any Rocky movie. The drama, the peaks and valleys that you feel, but live. No cuts, no breaks.
Raw.
It's just there, and you get to feel it in real time. I think a lot of people don't get that because they see it on TV or they see it in clips. And wrestling is cool in clips, but you lose the linear story that's told throughout the match. But in person, you can't help but feel it. You
Yeah.
can take a wrestling skeptic and they'll be sold
Oh yeah.
in the span of a match. So it's wrestling is just wonderful,
Yeah,
dog.
bro.
Like,
No, it's that's bro. Wonderful is man. I'm telling you, cause like that's the thing with the clips, and it goes back to our social media thing. Like TikTok's always clips about stuff, clips about stuff.
mhm,
Even I mean, I do that for my podcast. I put clips, and then it'll bring people because people's attention span makes sense.
absolutely,
But if you don't get the full story, it's not the same. Like me
yeah,
sitting down, bro, for that whole entire thing with not even just your match, the matches before, because that
mhm,
also has some build up to the main event.
mhm,
Obviously, everything
absolutely,
leads to one piece and the other. It just the experience is super euphoric. It just like brings it together, and then after about me and my brother were like, damn, we gotta watch this again. Like I wish we could replay that again, man. And being present is, I'm telling you, that's a superpower, man. I've been saying this for the past year.
yeah,
That's something I've always been reminded. And how you talking about what you were grateful for, bro. Just staying grounded and being thankful for the wins, bro. Don't worry
yes,
about the like, man, my arm hurts, my this, that. I don't got enough money. But then you think about what's beautiful in your life. I got a roof over my head. I got family that love me. I got my bodyguard here, just
there
in
you go,
case.
there
Just
you
in
go.
case. Oh yeah, money shot right there. Just in case, y'all. We're gonna go to Mexico maybe, and then we have a trip down there, bro. So,
Uh-oh.
oh, demon time actor. Like, I'm going because my boy's getting married over there. So
Okay.
I'm going in January.
Yeah, yeah, heck yeah.
So I'm gonna have to learn my Spanish. Find my mommy.
Uh-oh.
Hola, mommy. Stop playing, girl.
Dog, I'm trying to go to Mexico too, but to wrestle.
What's the rest of
Yeah, yeah,
He's
to wrestle.
married. He's married.
That's what I'm saying.
He's married.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, no, no.
married. But you can be my bodyguard. We do a little boys trip.
I'm done.
We'll cut that. Make sure the.
Yeah.
Oh, but bro, that would be crazy wrestling over there, bro. Cause
Yeah, bro.
the luchadors over there. Oh man.
And from talking to my wife, she told me that like a lot of times like the Mexican culture they embrace you when you show your talent and your differentness compared to them.
She's
They
Mexican,
embrace
your wife?
you.
Oh, beautiful.
She's from
beautiful.
the hood in Mexico.
Oh.
So she a soldier.
Oh, she a real one. She know what's up.
Yeah.
Bro, that's so cool, man. And then you gotta visit with her there.
Absolutely. Oh yeah,
You
it's
gotta
a
plan
given.
it. You gotta plan that.
Bro, we go everywhere together, and like most people, like they're like, "Oh, you guys like, do you guys like not like do individual stuff?" And it's like, it's boring that way. I love doing stuff with it because I get to experience it from my perspective, and then I immediately get to listen to her perspective. And she
Wow,
sees it completely different from me,
that's
and I'm like,
beautiful, bro.
yeah, it's just like immediate in person, like I could just see the world from a different set of eyes
Yeah, a
immediately.
little perspective kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Bro,
So
that's I love that, man. The love, man. I gotta find my wife. Stop playing, y'all. Maybe you're out there, maybe not. It's okay.
no,
I'm
for real,
coming.
come get him. He's a cool dude.
You
So
know, I'm trying to win it all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just grateful, bro, that you're here, man.
yeah.
Thanksgiving. Now, I'm being super reflective now because I think I told you this before, but my 1 year mark moving to LA, bro.
Mhm.
It's like next week technically.
Wow,
So
yeah.
I moved. Yeah, I moved here right after Thanksgiving last year. A lot has happened. I can finally let it out because the NDA is done. But I
Oh,
don't know if y'all
oh.
saw, the game show Wishlist Games with my boy Nick Cannon. Finally released Prime Video. I'm on episode 2. I'm also in like the title cards, which is crazy. I didn't know
That's
how they got. I'm blessed.
yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to
yeah.
all the people over there, all the producers. Y'all know who you are. Blessings, arigato, all that stuff. But we talked about it a little bit. But
Mhm.
I want to share, man, my experience, bro. Like it's literally like God is good, bro. Like whatever, higher power, whatever, like is great. Timing was insane, bro. Cause like I literally was applying to so many jobs. I mean,
Mhm.
like that's also why I did the personal training stuff
Mhm.
in between. I think I was getting my certification during the whole timeline,
Oh wow.
but I did the whole show, bro, during April or May, something like
Mhm.
that. I was working at Squid Games before this. I don't know if I told you this, but at the Squid Games experience in the Grove.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I wish it was the other one, man. I'd be making
Yeah.
money, but you
I thought you were doing the reality show because they have the
I know
chat.
they have another one coming out too, bro.
Yeah.
I,
Did
I,
you apply?
I didn't apply for that one because of
Okay.
like the time and everything, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to do something like
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
did apply to like Big Brother for one of them.
Okay.
They haven't told me back yet.
It's all right.
But it's all good, yo. It's all opportunities, bro.
Yep.
Time and everything. But yeah. So I moved in November, bro. Looked for jobs. One of my first jobs was Squid Games,
Mhm.
working like front of house staff. Like giving tickets, parking, all that stuff. It was cold, bro. I didn't know LA got that cold. To be honest
Oh.
with you, bro. Breathe, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm from the East Coast, Connecticut.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, there's no way. I didn't bring my rain jacket and everything. But yeah, that was a fun time. I had some people on the show with that. And then I did like working at a Mexican restaurant, all that stuff.
Mhm.
I was a dodgeball ref too, bro, from Craigslist. I found
Wow.
running
Yeah.
coach, random stuff.
Yeah.
So Craigslist had this other opportunity to be like a hype crew audience, something like basically hyping up the crowd. You know how with these tapings, it's a long day, 12-hour, 14-hour days. So they needed something to hype it up, and I was like, okay. I killed my interview. I'm like, yeah, I'm a presenter. I'll do this stuff. My homie CJ, shout out to you, my boy. He loved my energy. Came back for another interview. He's like, yeah, we'll let you know soon. And I'm like, okay, chilling. The contract for School Games was like running up, so I'm like, oh, I hope I get this gig. This gig work, but I'm doing gig after gig, all that stuff. And then they're like, oh, unfortunately, we're switching it up, getting a comedian to do it. I'm like, oh, it's okay, but let me know if there's any other projects. I would love to work with y'all, whatever. And they're like, actually, you could be a contestant for the show. And bro, I'm like, I never even really thought about it because I want to be a presenter and a host, like
Yeah.
what McKenna does essentially, right? And I'm like, I'll try it out. So I do my wish list, all that stuff. I can't reveal too much because they told me I still can't reveal too much.
There we go.
But another producer came and then interviewed me. He liked my vibe. He said, "Oh, I'll let you know the next couple of days." I'm waiting. I'm like so impatient, bro. You know how it is, like when you wait for the email,
Anxious.
bro. It's like you with your wife. You're like, damn, this girl not hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sweating because I'm like, I need to make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 6, but I
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
make money,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm here for a reason to make money, make career moves, all that stuff. So I'm like, God, please, like, why is it taking so long? Is it gonna be like the same thing? So I was already kind of a little pessimistic, a bad P word.
Yeah.
But I felt that something like that. I was working my job in the Loki. Shout out to them, Mexican restaurant. I wear a hat, so you can't really see honestly my face because when you wear a hat, it's just like kind of hidden between everything. I'm giving Uber Eats orders out, and people that are doing pickup. I'm saying people's names. I give one order to this guy to his hand. Look at me, I say thank you. He looks at me like straight in the eye. I say, Patty? And in my head first, I'm like, I'm kind of new to LA. How do I know this guy? I'm like,
Yeah.
he looks familiar. I'm like, I thought I was back home because
Mm.
like everyone I know from back home, I kind of can recognize because like high school and everything. Like, is this guy from Bridgeport? He's like, Patty, you remember me? I was like, and then it finally clicked. I'm like, oh, this was the producer guy that Zoom interviewed, and I was like, God, you're
Wow.
funny, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, oh, I didn't know you worked here. I was like, yeah, I've been working for a while, and then we just chopped it up, whatever. The studio ended up being over in Culver City, and then he was there for his lunch break, and he was like, oh, I'll definitely let you know by tonight. And I was like, that's crazy. The fact that I saw him there,
Yeah.
it's just insane. So he hits me up that night. He's like, yeah, we want to continue your application. I'm like, go. Talking to another producer, all this stuff. Shout out to him too. And then we got the shooting dates ready. This is before I had the car and everything, bro. Like, I had to take the train. We moved to Koreatown. Blessed, love this place. You know, got it good. And bro, it was early morning. Like we had to get there around 6. The train, you know, ghetto, man. Bro, the trains out here, man.
Oh yeah, it's different.
Bro, I needed some RillaWolf. I needed your energy, bro, to be my security guard because I kid you not, there was a crackhead here and there. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And I brought a backpack with my different outfits because they want different outfits, you know, for the show. And I'm like, man, it was like a double-edged sword because I'm like the biggest guy there, but they wouldn't want to mess with me. But if they mess with some old lady, bro, come on, I'm gonna have to step up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would feel so bad not to. So I'm also like, please, old lady, can you also know some Wing Chun or something?
Yeah, something.
Please, because I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to a show.
Yeah.
You know, so I do the whole taping, but it was insane. 2 days of taping, met a lot of great people. Shout out to y'all. Y'all gonna be on the show too. But the whole process was scary. It was because how it worked. Well, first of all, the guy that started hosting, they didn't tell us who it was. I found it was Nick Cannon when he came in, and I was like shook, bro. Because he was one of my like idols, like bro, like seeing him like when growing up, like he did like a lot of Nick stuff. Wilder now, of course, trying to be on that show too. Nick Cannon, I know you watching, bro.
Oh,
I'm gonna get you that bidet. That's a teaser for the rest of the episode. But yeah, bro, like I want to be just like him, you know, personally too. All those baby mamas, you know. I'm kidding.
Hey,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mom, I'm kidding. Please, my mom would kill me. She's like, what? At least marry them first, you know. Give me the ring. But like, bro, cause he does all types of like present. That's like the vibe. Like he's still so down to earth. Still like has that fun, energetic vibe. Like funny and like with like Wild 'N Out. Maybe not his rap career. Sorry, bro.
yeah.
It's tough. But I saw him and Lily Pons was there. I was like, this is crazy. This is surreal. The set was wild. Like Amazon Studios, everyone was so professional. First day we shoot, how it works out is basically everyone has their own wish list, 10 items, and not everyone gets to play the games, unfortunately. So that sucks, obviously. And I'm like, man, maybe they're not gonna pick me because they want certain unique people, and this type of person, this person, first day didn't call me up, and I'm like, well, maybe it's just a sign, God's sign to get me more hungry, because it actually did, bro. The moment I saw Nick Cannon locking in, I was like, that's what I want to be in his shoes, bro.
Yeah.
I want it so bad.
Yeah.
I saw that, and when I see it, it's different than seeing it live and whatever, like on TV. Seeing it in person, someone that you're like look up to and what you want to be and even excel for, bro. My hunger, my passion was. I woke up early again. The next day, I was like, I don't care. I'm ready. Let's go. I don't care. Even if I don't get to play whatever, I'm there. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna absorb as much as I can. I'm learning from what he's doing, bro. It was just that passion, bro, woke me up because I really wanted to sleep. I was tired.
Fair.
You know. So I going the second day. I remember before this, they were like, "Oh, is your brother gonna be around to be part of the show too?" And I'm like, "Oh, sorry, he's working." And that kind of gave me like another like, man, maybe I'm not gonna play, because most of the people that are playing, when you guys watch the show, they usually have like a significant other or like a family member root them on to have the storyline and everything for the show. And I'm like, man, there's no way. So they play all the games, they do this, that. Only a couple games left. I'm like, oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna. In Indonesian, we call it like lepaskan. Lepaskan means like, you're Indonesian, bro. Lepaskan. There you go. It's just like letting go. I was just like, all right, it is what it is. God, you gave me this opportunity. I'm straight. I'm good. You know. Yeah. So we do the thing. Everyone gets up, right? They list out the different items, and then they've done it already before. But the first item was tiny home, and I was like, okay, that's part of my list. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stand up. But I see like 20 other people. I'm like, okay.
So like when they would call a name, like an item, everybody who chose that item, they would
still stand. Yeah. Okay. So every time, bro, it would just be like everyone standing up first, because Lily Pons would like read it out. So the first item, tiny home, right? They had like 20 other people. I'm like, okay, and it's happened before, so it teased me a lot. I'm not gonna lie, a little, you know, a little teasing. You know what I mean? So and then the second item, I'm like, they said memory foam mattress, and I still see like 10 other people. I'm like, okay, this is weird. This is funny. There's like this. There's no way. Like I said, La Paz, I just let it go. Yeah. Then they say bidet. # team bidet. I was so, bro. You don't understand how happy was, bro. Bidet. I have a bidet actually. I don't know if you saw the bathroom, bro. The little attachment. Bidet. We're gonna use it during the I'm not gonna watch him do it. No, really. No, but I'll hear through the. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about the bidet.
You use that bidet.
Yo, you use it, right, bro? I feel it. But bro, the second she said bidet, I was so excited because everyone sits down. They point the camera to me. I'm like, you guys gotta see the reaction. That was genuine, like joy and shocked, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm telling you, gotta tell your side later. But I'm telling, This is me walking through it right now. I feel like I was there yesterday, even though it was like 6 months ago, something like that.
Wow.
I'm walking through the crowd, everything. I'm hyped, but I'm so nervous. I love presenting, being on camera, all that stuff. That's my bread and butter. That's like the number one thing I want to do. I don't get nervous on stage, but that moment,
Yeah.
woo! I went back to my first days, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
The nerves kicked in. Everything, pins, needles,
Uh-huh.
woo! Shook. I gave my boy, Nick, a good little dab. Invited to a barbecue.
Yeah.
I know how to do it out here. So I did a little dab. I was like, man, I'm so excited. I'm like a little shaky. He asked the first question, bro. I know I was nervous as hell. Something about like, oh, why do you want a memory foam mattress? I'm like, I stutter a little bit, move on, air mattress, because my brother, shout out to my brother, staying over there. And then the next thing is like, I forgot what it was, but I talked about how being Chinese Indonesian, and I'm like, yeah, woo, have a good time. Then it's the gears start kicking. I'm like, oh man, I'm in the zone. This is where I belong. So I'm just in the zone, talking about what I want to do, traveling and everything. I'm like, man, this feels good, bro. I don't even curse too.
Yeah.
Everything's locked in. Play that game, which is, of course, because my pullout game.
Hey, yo.
My pullout game is strong, Stop playing. Life-size Jenga, bro. I was so blessed to get that game because that's the game I really wanted because they, let us know what games. And I was like, God, don't fail me now.
Yeah.
Don't fail me now. There's a ladder. It's like 12 feet tall, bro. Ooh. Massive. Super tall. Boom, 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 boom. I won't reveal what happens at the end, but, bruh, that whole experience, like, just life-changing, really, like, reinvigorated everything and reminded me why I'm here in LA. I'm here for a reason. Like, it's the confidence that you need, not the cockiness. I'm like, I'm here for a reason. But I'm him because of him. Like,
ooh, there it is.
I'm literally, bro, I'm him because of him, bro. Because there's no way I could have done that without that guidance, man. It was surreal. There was a certain moment I felt like, is this real? Like, it's insane, bro. I'm living my dream, and it's just a little taste of it. But man, I appreciate the support that you gave me because I just released it a couple days ago, man. Like, I'm glad that people are getting inspired by it, but I'll make more content on that too because the whole story is just a lot of it, bro.
What I want to say, bro, is that feeling that you got where it was when you saw Nick Cannon firing up and getting in the zone. Most people will get nervous off rip. They're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. But your instinct was to go, that's my spot. Not in like a bad way, but like, you have it for now. But God willingly, you're going to be looking at me in that spot.
Bro.
But that feeling, bro, that's how you know it's meant, bro. Like, things get manifested in that way. Like, when you have that feeling, just take note of that, bro. Because that's how I try to operate, dog. Like, to me, it happens in small ways. This is going to sound funny, bro. But, like, say I'm like super hungry. This will sound like a magic power, dog. Watch.
Please.
So like if I'm hungry or something, like I'll tell my wife, but I'll kind of suffer in silence. I don't ask for anything. I don't beg or anything. But then all of a sudden somebody will be like, hey, I have this sandwich. You want a sandwich? I'm like, oh sure, thank you. Or like somebody will like get a smoothie from the juice bar and be like, hey, you want a smoothie? I'll buy you one. Like, I mean, I appreciate it. Do it if you feel it, and then I'll get a smoothie or a free burrito or just random stuff. The biggest taking home point was my wife was coming home. She was going to stop at the market, and I picked up a little too late, so she was already walking home, and I was going to tell her to pick up some cheese. Hear me out. She's walking home. You're not going to believe this, bro. She's walking home, and there's a pack of cheese on the street that she's walking. She touches it, and it's cold, bro. It's cold and it's fresh. Just on the street, just in a pack, bro. Like she was like, okay, now I believe what you're saying. I'm like, yes, it sounds cheesy, pun intended.
Literally.
But
bro,
like,
you're a superhero, bro. At this point.
But no, it's like the feeling, like, bro, it's not a coincidence that producer was there at that shop when you were working, which means that you had to get there at that time, do those orders in that order,
and work in that certain station, bro. Because there's so many stations. That's another thing too. Now you're making me think. Like, it's
see
great.
What I'm saying?
There's some people. I was like, I don't even think I was the runner that day. The runner, y'all don't know what the runner. If y'all never worked the restaurant, just basically bringing out the orders. I could have been doing the other stuff. Like, you're right. It's crazy. Everything's perfect timing. That like, and that's why like. Thanksgiving, shout out to Thanksgiving, like that whole holiday of just like being grateful, man, because you really don't know what you have until it's already passed, man. I can't go back to the moment that I didn't do the game show. You know what I'm saying? Like going through the whole motions of everything. So I'm just super grateful, man. I'm gonna say it a million times, man. It's insane, bro. I need to have your powers over the little team.
Bro, you got it, dog. It happened. what are the odds that the studio is in Culver City too?
That's crazy
You
too.
know,
Yeah.
like it's like in due time, dog. Like in due time. All this is training for when it's time for you to step up and show everybody how
Bro, I got
great you are,
goosebumps,
bro.
bro. I
Like,
got goosebumps, bro.
like another example I have of that is how I got into wrestling. I've been watching wrestling since I can remember. I've been watching wrestling for so long that
Yeah,
at
bro.
a family reunion when I was like 3,
Mm-hmm.
a family member that I didn't recognize asked me my name, and you want to know what I told her?
Huh.
My name was John Cena. So she went around the family reunion
Oh boy.
telling that this little 4-year-old's name was John Cena. My parents were like, "What? Your name is not no John Cena." But it's been that long, bro. It's been that long,
And
and
you're
then
living it, bro. Like,
yes, bro. Like it gets even trippier, dog. It's the same. I don't want to speak too long, but it was the same as about you finding the producer in Culver City, bro. I was I used to play a game called SmackDown versus Raw 2007. No,
which one was it?
2009.
Who's on the title on that one?
Triple H or Shawn Michaels.
Woo, bro, that's
Bro,
the
watch
DX
this.
one, bro.
Bro, watch this. So, do you remember Crime Time?
Of course, bro.
So, I used to pick them. I used to pick them all the time,
course,
so
man.
much that when I used to play wrestle with my brothers, I would do JTG's entrance.
Yeah.
Shout out JTG. Hold on, watch. I'm cooking.
Oh, he's cooking right
So,
now. Cook.
I used to do his entrance. He's gonna laugh at this. I used to do his entrance, like just do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Get between the
Brooklyn.
imaginary ropes and yes,
Yes,
bro.
sir,
Do the
bro.
whole thing, the dancing and everything. Tell me why. Fast forward, I'm coming out of work, and I get a call from my college buddy. He says, "Yo, I'm in the ring right now. Do you want to train in wrestling?" I'm like, just randomly, before I trained.
Oh,
He's
this
like,
is before everything,
yeah,
bro. No way.
yeah. He's like, "Do you want to train?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't have money to get there." My wife literally just went, almost like God spoke to her. She was like, "I got you."
Wow.
Just
bro.
like that.
I
Not a
got goosebumps.
hesitation.
I got goosebumps.
Not a
That's crazy.
hesitation. She's, "I got you." So I go up there, and guess who's the coach?
No way.
Chill.
Bro,
JTG.
No, bro, no way.
Yes, he's the coach. So ever since then, like now I'm close. I don't want to say close friends, but like he's a good friend of mine now. But it's just trippy that I manifest that since a child, bro. Doing his dance, his moves and stuff as a kid.
Bro, I got goosebumps for you, brother. Like that's the beauty of life, man. You really don't know where it's gonna take you, and sometimes like I said, La Paz, bro. You just have to let it go, bro.
Yep.
Because if you think about plan too much, like boom, 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 what ends up happening is you're using your time to plan when you should use your time to do.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like especially in this entertainment world we live in, the art that we do, bro. The more we plan about it, that's when it's just bad. That's when injuries happen. You overthink, and then you're like, oh, I should do this spot. I should do this move. But in that moment, you just gotta be like, all right, I'm doing an action. I'm doing what I'm trying to be present, which is the superpower.
Yep.
And then the beauty will come, you know.
Absolutely.
And if it doesn't come, it'll eventually. It's like ebb and flow with life. That's the beauty of life. If it was always up, bro, I'm telling you, it's not. It's like a storytelling, bro. No one, like, let's be real here. No one always wants to see the winner or the hero win all the time.
Bro, that's what makes the victory so good. Like when you're watching the Avengers movie, you got to see Iron Man get beat up to his suit breaking apart.
Yeah.
You know, RDJ got to get his half
for real, because you know he's gonna make that money if that. You know,
exactly.
That's also the reason why they do it. Don't play now. They want Robert Downey Jr.'s face. But that's so because like, bro, imagine the Avengers movie starts and then it's like, oh, we just beat them already. They lost.
like credits.
What we watching, bro? Like I could have been doing that, you know.
Exactly.
And that's like we were talking about reality TV too. There's always has to be drama. That's how storytelling is. Storytelling is such a beautiful thing, and like I haven't realized. I think I'm learning a little bit more about it now, getting more mature about it. Because you think storytelling is just like, oh, that's it. That's just a story. It's just a story. There's so many elements that are so universal. That it's actually crazy, bro. Yeah. Whether it's for wrestling, whether it's for like a game show, or it's a reality TV, or even for a podcast, there's always something. Because if the story is just flat, there's no viewership. There's also no passion there. You need some up, you need some low, you need some in between, and you'll find that kind of balance. Because, man, storytelling is a beautiful thing, bro.
It is, bro. It's about the peaks and valleys. It's about the callbacks to foreshadow and everything. Sometimes you'll think back and you're like, in a way, this happening was a foreshadow to this thing happening. Like again, that's it, doing JTG's moves and stuff.
Yeah, bro.
Boom.
Like the fact that you were playing him as a character, you locked in literally because you already saw the movements in the video game and you saw it and then you do it in person. So now it led you to the exact moment. You're always gonna be where you need to be.
There it
Especially
is,
if you believe in that, whatever y'all believe in, higher power, whatever. if you believe in that, your life, when it's like in shambles, whatever, objectively, stuff happens, like COVID happened. I've had my fair share of things. I have to fully flesh that out one day.
Yeah.
But it led me to this moment. Us talking right now, bro.
Absolutely,
Like
bro.
us meeting together. Like, bro. I literally didn't know you last year. Think about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was in Connecticut last year this time, bro.
Yeah.
So like I didn't know there was a RillaWolf over here dominating, doing this thing. So it's just like the beauty in life is just sometimes you just gotta let it go, man, and that's the pleasure you get in life. Just having a good time, because if you worry about the future too much, what ends up happening is you suffer more, and then you don't get pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get enough pleasure, and that actually leads to our second talking point. See, this is real. Told you we going everywhere, bro. Today, all this Thanksgiving episode, our second talking point, man. Self care. Transitions a lot actually. Self care, because you see my boys that relax. I don't know if you see this. There we go. You can put it back. We don't want to.
You can't get this push shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, not yet. Diddy, you watching this from jail? sorry. Too many Diddy jokes today. That would have been crazy. Imagine.
That would have been.
No, but that's also a little tangent about the thing. But like getting a casting call or producing call. I'm also grateful that it wasn't some weird stuff. It's from Craigslist, bro. Like imagine if it was like a Diddy part, because God knows it happens to people. So I'm glad that, knock on wood, so far, my time in Hollywood, I haven't had anything shady like that weird.
Dog,
you know what I'm saying?
I won't mention any names, but I had somebody tell me about a shoot that they did where it was a prison show or a prison scene.
Oh, that sounds
and
bad
they
already,
thought they were
bro.
going to be a background character, but the scene that they were doing was like an inspection scene. The prison inspections. Yeah, I'm not going into too many details, bro. But yeah, they signed up. They got more than they signed up for. But I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh goodness. Well, prayers to them. But yeah, man. That's what, also, y'all. I love Craigslist, but any of those sites, y'all just gotta
be careful.
Be careful, please, because you never know until you find out. Because and it's scary, because if you're by yourself, bro, even if you have your phone, it's too late, bro. So please be careful out there, y'all. We don't want y'all to have too much pleasure. Please be safe. Please be safe, y'all. But a self-care, please. Take care of yourself. That's the emphasis. Let's see. So for self-care, my man. How can we make self-care a non-negotiable part of our daily lives, man? I know we work hard. I mean, this brother wake up early. He's literally grinding on one leg. So how do we prioritize that, bro? Because I know it can be hard, man. Like, because we want to keep going. And you too, bro. You always grinding, man. I see you. Every week you always got a wrestling match. I'm like, brother, I don't even work out that much. Like, I'm a personal trainer. So I don't know how you do. So how do you prioritize it, man?
Honestly, bro, it's still something that I'm figuring out. Because I feel like I'm still so young. There's a lot of things that it's almost like on the job training, where like,
bro, that part, bro.
Yeah,
on the
bro.
Job training.
It's definitely an ongoing process. One thing that I'm doing is just that, doing. I feel like a lot of people they put off, some of the things that could lead into self-care. Again, whether that's going to the gym for some people, whether that's just taking a moment to be grateful for stuff.
Gratitude, bro.
Yeah, just taking time, having the discipline to take time to do that. Or even just developing your discipline in general can be, a part of that.
Discipline, bro, is a really good word to point out, because, like, unfortunately today, I think, even for me, discipline is, like, very, I want to say non-existent, but it's really hard to find because of, like, there's so much information out there, And I think about it, like, I work for AI also, so, nothing too. So I understand how that is. It's a tool, right? But if you use it too much, it becomes a crutch.
Yeah.
And that's when the discipline is out the door. Same for any type of social media, like we were talking about.
Absolutely.
It's such a beautiful thing. You can connect with people. You can do this. You can learn. But then there's the other side where you're just like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to be on TikTok. Boop, boop, boop. It's addicting, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, man. When I made the TikTok for the Patty Show podcast, at Patty Show podcast, I'm playing. I stopped using TikTok for a while because, like, I knew how addicting it was to have a personal whatever. But then now with the Patty Show podcast, I'm trying to, get the reels and all the content over there. Sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I slip up, man. It's hard, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to just keep going. Like, for you personally, do you have any tactics to stop that?
I actually don't have a TikTok.
That's the tactic.
Because
that's the tactic.
Dog, it's like YouTube has that short form like
shorts, right? It's called shorts, right?
Yeah.
YouTube shorts, yeah.
Instagram has it. I'm pretty sure Twitter's gonna come out with one, so it's like I feel like I'm already fighting that battle within itself. One thing I'm doing to try to not mitigate it, but like use it to my benefit is I'm catering all of my like results to things that I do, whether it's I don't bodybuild, but like bodybuilding type stuff,
Yeah.
whether it's strongman, karate, martial arts, like whether it's pro wrestling, I have
Ooh.
that all through my feed. So if I'm scrolling, at least I'm absorbing things that I'm
Bro,
trying to.
that's really good, bro. Cause now I have my fitness Instagram also, y'all. Patty
Oh,
says yeah, fitness. I'm playing. But yeah, also catering all that like content, bro, is super helpful. Cause also it inspires you. That's the good. That's the good.
absolutely.
Now my personal one, you guys don't want to see it. Let's just say Margot Robbie. Shout out to you, girl. It's it's hard
Yeah.
out there. You know, it's in real life, not playing. But yeah, so it's like the algorithm is crazy. They can pick up real quick. If you look at a image for 2 seconds instead of
Yeah.
one, bro, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, we got
Yo, I think he liked this.
we gonna put some more of this.
We
Even
just
though I
gotta-
didn't even like it, bro. Like
Yeah.
just like, oh. And then you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's crazy, bro. So y'all be careful with the algorithm. Don't have too much self care over there.
There's a button on Instagram now. Like if you see something on your explore page, there's a button where you can hit where it says not interested. So it'll funnel things out for you. Yeah, so that's like
you
my
telling me
favorite
that,
button.
bro?
It's my
Y'all do
favorite
this
button.
now. Y'all do this right now. Where's it at? It's in the
So
settings.
if you're on your explore page and you hold like if you long press on a video, towards the bottom, next to report and hide, it should say not interested.
Y'all
So-
heard that? That's the tip right there.
Yep.
From RillaWolf, my
Yep.
boy Jason, right?
Yes,
Come-
sir.
Wow, bro, that's actually good because
Yeah,
there's too many distractions, bro.
bro, tell me about it.
That's when like the pleasure is too much, man.
Yeah.
I'm, like too much pleasure, not the best.
Yeah,
But
it
that's what
falls-
this episode's about, you know. And our final talking point to kind of wrap up all these things, man. Pleasure, there we go, as a form of self-love, my man. How can pleasure be a form of self-love, and how can it not? Well, how can it be a good and bad thing? I guess form of self-love, man. Let's talk about that pleasure.
So when I think of pleasure, I think about like dopamine, endorphins. So that could be going to do something that you like. It could be going to an amusement park. It could range from that. It could even just be just calling a friend.
Bro, that's
something.
that one is.
Yeah,
Y'all call your
yeah,
friends, y'all,
yeah.
because you never know who's like who needs it, you know, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Because
bro.
that's the beauty of technology where it's like, bro, think about it. When phones weren't a thing, brother,
I don't know
it-
what they were doing.
how would you like? You have to send that paper airplane, like,
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like, and then also with guys, bro, it's a hard thing too of like
Oh man.
opening up. So that's why it's nice to find a circle of men, of your homies that like you can just talk about anything about.
Yeah,
you know?
that you can
be open.
You don't have to have a shield.
Mm.
You know.
Yeah, you can just like be like, all right, we can talk about this. Yeah, I'm doing I'm not.
Yeah.
This is okay. Unpack a little bit and then do your thing. And then obviously therapy is a good thing too, y'all. If y'all want
Yeah.
to do that, resources, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, that's a really good tip, bro. Cause sometimes it's even hearing this, like one of my homies, I just hear his laugh. He has like, bro, this guy's laugh is crazy, bro. It's like you know the Windex bottle. He was on the first episode. My boy Jan, I'm gonna see he's song, bro. Just like I didn't find this video, but there's a video of our other homie Ali.
Yeah.
He's spraying the bottle, and bro, he puts the voice in the background, bro. Or I think oh my, bro, it was great. He sounds just like it. Bro. He's straight from Africa, bro. Straight from Ivory Coast.
Oh man.
So he's hilarious. But just sometimes just hearing that voice, bro, hearing
Mhm.
that laugh, it makes your day good, and hopefully it makes their day good too. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
I like that. That's really good, man. Any other like tips or anything? For pleasure?
Honestly, I mean, it's kind of a umbrella kind of roundabout way, but it's just finding what you like, whether that's physical activity, whether that's playing games like me. I see me on the sticks. You feel me?
Yeah, you
Rilla
know
Wolf.
what?
I'm at RillaWolf on PS5. You feel me?
On Twitch and everything.
Rilla
At
Wolf
Rilla
Wrestling.
Wolf Wrestling.
RillaWolf Wrestling.
Yes, sir. On Twitch. Maybe Patty Show's gonna be there. I don't have a
Oh.
system, bro.
Yeah.
I'll probably pull up, but
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
play whatever game, bro. I'm not good at video games anymore. Pokemon used to be my jam. Second, I'm gonna press the X button the whole time.
Yeah,
bro.
there you go. Just
I'm just going.
throw them
I'm
kicks.
just kick. Bro, the kicks are the best, bro. I'm not gonna
Bro.
lie. I need to learn all the moves later, but yeah, bro. Video games, yeah, man.
Yeah, just whatever you like. If it gives you that spark. I was just having a conversation with a gentleman that I hold dear to me. He's an older guy, but he I think he's kind of in a place of where he's not exactly happy with his work. But when he was telling me about a side job that he did, where he was doing acting and background work, I could see that glow on his
wow.
face. It almost brought me to tears how happy I felt because I was so used to seeing him kind of in like a clouded mood. I would try my best to brighten his day, but when he
Yeah.
was telling me about that same spark that you got when you were telling the story about the show you were just on, or the same spark I got when I was talking about wrestling, he got it in that moment. And I told him in that moment to chase that. It doesn't matter what it is for you. If you find something that gives you that glow, speaking of glow, you still got to watch The Last Dragon, though. We talked
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
But
If y'all never watched the movie, what's it called again? The Last
The
Dragon.
Last Dragon,
Last Dragon. Highly recommend.
yes. But when he had that glow, I wanted him to focus on it and do the thing that gives that to him, as long as it's healthy.
Yeah, yeah, that's the main thing. The glow, bro. That glow, man. That's I love that. I'm gonna start using that
Yeah.
glow, bro.
Yeah.
Now what I'm thinking about, we kind of talked about it before, but when I was doing the introductions in the show, you can watch the episode on Prime Video, episode 2. Stop playing.
There we go.
But yeah, when I was talking about like my Chinese Indonesian stuff, and then what you said, what did you point out again?
Oh yeah, like, well, firstly, you're a natural dog.
Bro,
Like
bro,
that. That's another.
I'll pay you
Oh.
later. I'm kidding.
No, but that's how you know that, like, it's for you, bro. Like, there was a moment, like you were saying, you were nervous with the first question.
Yeah.
But as soon as you started getting to the second question, and you gave a response, and you heard somebody in the crowd like cheer, and you made the conscious point to pivot and respond to that and make that a moment, it just made me see that, like, bro, this is like, yeah, bro, this is for you, dog. Like, it was just such a showman thing to do, because most people, like, if they were in that moment, a regular person, they would have just kept talking. They would have heard the cheer and talked over the cheer.
Yeah.
But for you to do that, it was like, oh yeah, this guy's meant to be in entertainment.
Wow.
Meant. Because that's something that I would do with wrestling. Like, if somebody were to say
Yeah,
something, I would
play
like
with the crowd, bro.
Absolutely,
I love.
bro.
That's the thing I love about that stuff, man. Like, the crowd just fuels me, bro. Like in comedy or improv, because I've done comedy too. It's so fun, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, the whole that thing. Like, I love acting and stuff, but it's different where it's like, you know, you record something and that's just how it is. When it's any type of live thing, live taping, or even like live performance or anything really, you can play with whatever the audience gives you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
See, there's that glow again. Y'all saw that?
You're crazy. I thought it was a fly. I thought it was... Bro, this brother right here, my boy, you're funny. I was like, bro, I was like, is it a fly, bro? I was a fly? I thought it was a fly like you know?
Oh.
But, bro, yeah, because that moment was funny, because I remember exactly now when I think about it. I was like, yeah, I'm Chinese Indonesian, and someone,
Like,
woo, I'm pretty sure it was a black lady, because I'm pretty sure. And also no one there, because I met basically everyone. There was no Chinese Indonesians. So I just was like, yeah, shout out to my Indonesians out there. I just made something off the cuff or try to make it funny. But man, you're right, that glow, bro. I just feel that absorbed energy. So shout out to everyone, man. Find your glow so you can grow.
Ooh, hold on. You got to say that again. You got to say that again.
You know
Oh,
you gotta
man.
find your... I don't remember now.
You said you got to find your glow and make it grow. I think that's what you said.
Something like that.
I've been kicked in the head by my dog.
We'll find another one. Find your glow so that you can grow.
Yes, that might have been what you said.
We're gonna clip that. Maybe.
Yes.
We'll find out.
Yes.
If it's a clip, it's a clip. Yeah.
Yes, bro.
Bro, it's true, bro. Cause that, man, I love that. Cause the glow is such a beautiful thing. It radiates. You know, and the thing with something that radiates, you know, obviously he's the Hulk radiation. You know what I'm saying? It can go to other people. That's the like I'm telling you, when the first time we ever had that full conversation together, you were talking about your wrestling, bro. Oh man, that radiation came to me. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
And we just kept going. We were talking for a minute. I'm real with you, bro. I might have been late from my other job, but I didn't care because I just was lost in the time. We were talking for like almost 20 minutes, bro.
Oh yeah.
I was on the way out, right? Remember?
Yep.
I was on the way out.
Yep.
And like I got my other job. I was like, man, this brother got the glow, got that energy, and I'm like, whoa. And we just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it just kept growing to the point I'm like, oh, now I check the time. Like, okay, well, we grew a little too much on the glow. You know what I'm saying? But bro, it's just a blessing to be around people like you, man. I'm glad you're on the show, man, because like we're gonna have another episode soon.
Oh, I'm
of
down.
Of course, you know we're going
down.
crazy because you know we have a lot more to talk about eventually. But what are your socials again to share with everybody, my man?
Follow me on Instagram, please, at RillaWolf Wrestling, and on Twitch at RillaWolf Wrestling.
Yes, sir. Follow that RillaWolf Wrestling, and then pattyshow.podbean.com is our website. You can find us on YouTube, Patty Show Podcast. Instagram is Patty Show Podcast. Also TikTok. All those links are all around. Let's get those followers up. Good energy, all that stuff. Any other recaps you want to give about self-care and all that stuff? This episode we talked about a lot. Glowing, having a good time, being married.
Yeah.
So anything you want to just wrap up to the audience? Final takeaways, my man?
Yeah, do what makes you happy. It doesn't have to be what somebody else likes. It doesn't have to be what the person you're watching on Instagram does. But do what makes you glow. And also, Do not watch Jersey Shore on a 3DS under your blanket. It's not fun, I promise. I was struggling.
He watched all the episodes back to back.
Man, bro, for real. Like,
we might have to have a Jersey Shore episode now. We'll get Snooki on just for you, bro.
Oh, man.
He'll probably be in awe. My boy will be in.
She's like, it was 10 years ago. Like,
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, right. But,
Oh,
bro,
man.
I appreciate you again from the bottom of my heart, man.
Thank you,
keep
bro.
glowing. I'm thankful for you. I'm glad I'm here with you on this Thanksgiving episode because the first time I met you, I was so grateful we met, man. Like, we're going to have some more projects, y'all.
Yes.
Check out for that, man.
Yes.
Maybe a little stunt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to get there. When he gets healed up a little bit, I might have to take a little to get big. We're not talking about that, though. We're not talking about that. But, bro, I appreciate you, man. Bottom of my heart.
Bro.
Blessings,
I appreciate you,
arigato,
brother.
all that stuff. Yo, thank you again, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. This was episode 12. Next episode's going to come out next week. Again, we're going to talk about some positivity, good vibes. It's always a good vibe out here at the Patty Show. Don't forget to follow us wherever you go. Keep spreading the word and just have a blessed day. And we're going to have to do some, like, what's the pose you do, bro?
The most muscular. There we go. There we go.
This guy is bugging. Yeah, I would say do a wrestling move, but he's injured. But we'll get to the next one eventually. So, arigato, y'all. Thank you very much. That's the Patty Show. Peace.
Thanks for joining me on this episode of The Patty Show. I hope you had as much fun as I did exploring the crossing point of 3 P's: passion, pleasure, and positivity. You know, if you want to keep that Patty party going, you got to follow us on Instagram at Patty Show Podcast. Share this episode and leave a positive review. In the meantime, keep passionately pursuing your personal paradise. Arigato.